Hello, Seth. Is
Hello.
there a long form of that, or is it Seth? That's it,
It's
right?
just Seth.
It's not like Setherin or anything like that, is it?
No, and like elementary school people used to fuck with me and were like, "That's not your name. It's not. It's Bethany. It's not just Beth." And I'm like, "It's not Sethany, you motherfuckers." But whenever you're in like that fourth grade time, whenever
Yeah.
anybody's got something to say about something,
Yeah.
yep, I was living it up.
I just saw this come up. I want to share this with you because it just popped up on my Instagram. What do you think of this? And we're going to go over this all in detail later, but I just popped up, so I'm going to bring it up. What do you think of this? Mr. Hollingshead looking
Ooh, bro, I
looking
saw.
big and hard as fuck. Look at that arm and shoulder separation.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say I saw there was maybe another one like a few days ago I saw of him and I'm like, hey, that's not the James we saw at the Arnold.
You're talking about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what he looked like in person
No.
at the Arnold.
Ian, turn your thing down.
Okay.
I don't know whatever you have in the background. Is somebody in the background at your place?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it this one.
Okay. Yeah, this is a way different look, eh, Seth?
Yeah. Yeah, I was pumped. I mean, I don't know what obviously I don't know what they're doing, but I was excited to see that he looked fuller because he just looked flat, like very flat at the Arnold. He didn't have any
Yeah.
pop,
Yeah.
you know?
I think I talked to them on Bodybuilding and Bollocks, Stefan and James, and I think part of it had to do with the size of the show, which I don't think people take into consideration. I think the Arnold is just a big show, and I think it sometimes gets in guys' heads.
Oh, oh,
So yeah,
100%,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. So I think James,
100%.
and I'm not saying that's all it was. I think Stefan also admitted that he's still kind of learning James's body, and they could tweak a few things and change a few things, and it looks like they did that. So it kind of goes to show it pays off to stay with a coach for more than one show to allow them to really learn your body.
Well, I also think that, like you said, a lot of people, they don't know what it's like to be on a big stage,
Yeah,
to feel the pressure. And like, even no matter what like, what you could think is going to happen at a show or how much you could prepare, sometimes in an instant, like your head runs away on itself
yeah,
and then your body falls apart with it. Like that happens.
yeah,
And you just got to like take your fucking beating and be like, all right, that was not fun, but that's life. So
yeah.
whenever that happens, there's no like catching up or like a day later or 2 days later, you look phenomenal and you could take a picture or make a post and people be like, what the fuck happened to you? And be like,
Yeah.
this is bodybuilding.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's people are like, well, you're a professional, you should be used to it, blah blah. You can't control cortisol levels
No.
when stress goes up and you're not prepared for that stress. Cortisol can fuck the way your body looks pretty fast. And like again, I want to preface this with saying Stefan did take responsibility for some of that peak, but just knowing James, like, look, people talk about anxiety all the time. Anxiety just means you give a shit. And I think James really gives a shit. Like he puts a lot of pressure on himself to be a very, very good bodybuilder. And I think that's why these things get so like that. That's why that stage is so good, so big for him because he wants to bring like we all do when we get on stage. What a lot of people don't realize is it's not necessarily about the placing. You want to just bring your best. You want to know. I think you guys would agree that sometimes when you finish a workout, you look at yourself, kind of like in these photos we just showed of James. You're like, man, this is the best I've ever looked. Your ultimate goal is just to bring that ultimate peak that you have to the stage. And so that I think is what the pressure is more so even than just who's there or who you're going to beat. It's like, can I bring this perfect look to the stage in front of everybody?
Yeah. And for me, like competing with Hani, whenever he was telling me like my first show with him was nationals and he's like, we have to bring you in so hard
Hmm.
that no matter what happens inside your head, it does not affect your physique.
Right. Right.
I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, yeah. I had no clue what he was saying. I was just like, because he was trying to explain to me the size of the show, the magnitude of the stage. 30 guys backstage lined up in the light heavyweight division that were all phenomenal in 09. And then again at Dallas, like he's like, you got to be peeled, dude, out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You got
out. Nothing happens.
I mean, that's important, right? He's managing expectations. He's letting you know, like, you're going to fucking freak out. So we got to be ready for it. We got to be ready for it.
I am Mr. Freak Out.
I think we all are. I think we all kind of have that. I think Iain, even though is crazy, has seemed to manage that freak out better than most.
I just repress it inside, you know.
Oh, dude, you got to go somewhere else. What's going on with your mic? It sounds really, really hollow. I know you don't have a microphone because you're traveling, but so I don't know.
Does that sound better or not?
No, it sounds like it's coming through your headphones. Like
it should be coming through the headphones.
Yeah, no, you can't. It's really, really muffled and hollow.
Huh.
Are you on a laptop or on an iPad?
On an iPad.
I wonder if you just do it on your phone if it's better.
Or you can just not use these headphones and see what's up.
Yeah, maybe if you just take the headphones off. Look at you guys, fresh fucking haircuts and shit. Fucking guys look good. I feel like the ugly duckling today.
I just got out of the sauna. I was sweating my ass off. Tuesdays are my cardio days in sauna, and I'm like, my face is still on fire.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just got back from a ride. I went out and I was like, you know what? I got half an hour. I'm gonna fucking go crush a fucking
Is it
quick
nice
ride.
out up there?
No, it's freezing. But I figured I could deal with half an hour. So I went out, froze my ass off, and then came back and got online. Anyway, Iain, we were just talking about, I don't know if you could you hear everything we were saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we were talking about the James and the Arnold and part of it being, you know, Stefan learning his body, and part of it James, you know, being the size of the show and stuff, and, you know, cortisol and all that.
Sure.
And I was kind of like, got to give you props for that, because you're as crazy as I am mentally. And
yeah, I didn't handle it well. I just looked like I handled it well. You know?
Really?
Well, it didn't, but yeah. Maybe you're right. But I would say it didn't show in your physique. Like, you never like spilled over or looked like shit. Like, you always like managed to hold the physique together while coming on stage.
That last Olympia I did, though, that one it got to me. You could see it by physique there.
Yeah, I mean, look, we all have some here and there, but I'm talking as a whole. I'm talking about your physique, your career as a whole.
Yeah.
You seem to be able to manage the look, and not let the mental side get to you too much.
Do people ever take? I never did this. I don't know. I'm just asking. Beta blockers. Does anybody ever take them, or do people take them today or anything?
I don't know about beta block. Sorry, go ahead. I'll answer. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Go ahead.
One of my clients does, because she gets stage fright.
Can somebody explain to me what a beta blocker does? Because all I know about beta blockers is they're for like people with heart issues, I thought.
No, it's like a anxiety type thing as well too. So it's like blunts that
Okay.
kind of nervous
It
feeling.
like lowers like beta signals in your brain or something. Yeah.
What happened to you now?
Are you in another dimension? Where the fuck are you at?
Is it not working now?
No, this is hilarious, dude. You look like a cartoon. You just leave
Why?
It's spotty. The service is now spotty.
No, it's good. We're good.
Okay, good. Just leave it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
You're in the upside down.
Yeah. Seth, I know Cedric used to take some type of anxiety medication before going on stage. I don't actually think it was an anxiety medication. I think it was like a lorazepam or something, like a mild tranquilizer. Yeah, to like chill you. I've taken lorazepam before meetings before.
Well,
like when I was younger.
Biggie.
So
I pop them like fucking chiclets. Yeah, there you go.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
you go back to that one. Mike doesn't believe in that one. Go back to that one.
There you go.
Put yourself in a tranquil forest.
Yeah. Anyway,
In the ocean.
sorry, Seth. Go ahead. You were going to say something?
No, I was going to say the reason I ask. I remember years ago I watched this. It was like a real sports or some type of sports documentary or like a 30 for 30 or some shit, but not a 30 for 30.
Yeah.
Like it about like people in the orchestras. And apparently if you're in like a big time orchestra,
I can
Yeah,
see
they
that.
use them.
fucking intensity of that atmosphere is insane. Like
I
the
can see that.
level of perfection. So
Yeah.
they would all take beta blockers, like
Yeah.
before they went and
Slow the
performed.
heart rate.
Huge in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I watched that same thing. I remember that actually. Yeah.
Before anybody quotes me, though, I just want to make sure. I don't know exactly what it was that Cedric took, so I don't want anybody to run away with that. I just know it was something to fucking chill him out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were looking at this before. I think it was before you got on, Ian. Look at James's most recent update.
That's right.
Fucking looks huge.
Yeah.
Big hamstring drop. Arm looks fucking thick as fuck.
Yeah, much fuller, much more life to his physique here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. Do you guys think he can actually beat William?
I don't know.
William looks really good. Stefan sent
William
me some.
looks really good.
Stefan
Williams
sent,
just so good from the back, you know.
no, but he looks fuller than the Arnold and as hard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's going to be tough to beat.
William still has it.
Yeah.
He still has it. Couple areas aren't what they used to be, but he still got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're in the top 10 at the Olympia, you still got it,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, what's going on? What's with the fresh haircuts? How come I didn't know about this? I didn't.
Well, you don't have hair. What would you cut?
Well, I would just, I go get my beard trimmed up and like faded
You
properly.
always look lined up.
Maybe
You got the fucking filter on.
There's no filter. There's no filter. It's no filter. I swear. That's
You
what
put
fucking-
filters on all your videos. I know you do. I've called you out on this before.
I swear to God, there's no filter. It's because I have great lighting.
Are you feeling insecure? Is that why you put the filter on?
I have no filter.
You don't need
No.
to. It's just us, you know.
The thing is, I make the lights really, really bright, and it takes away all my wrinkles.
Yeah.
That's why.
Wash them out.
It just washes the wrinkles right out. So all you can see is the nice features.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mike, how come you didn't trim up your beard for us? Like
I
fucking
didn't want to.
no, coming in rough.
Every Friday, Saturday, I'll look sharp for you guys.
Oh, Friday you see a barber Friday?
Yeah, until then, it's just out of control.
Oh, okay.
I'll make it even worse, actually, right now for you. There. Who the fuck's this guy?
Okay, so Seth, when are you coming in? Friday?
We'll be.
How come you guys are so much bigger on my screen? You and Ian are huge.
Oh, look at Ian's backdrop.
What's happening right
Like
now?
you're in space.
Heaven's face. I'm sitting in a laundry room in a basement.
It sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
it sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're in space.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Seth, you're getting in Friday?
Yeah, Friday mid to late morning we should be there.
Okay. Ian, you're in Toronto first, and then you get in Friday as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Toronto like midday to do some stuff, and then I'm going to head from Toronto to you guys.
On Friday or Thursday night?
Friday.
Friday. And Mike, you're in Friday night.
Nope.
So we should all grab dinner together Friday night after registration.
Yeah, let's just not go to the restaurant we went
Yeah.
to. I don't want to talk shit about where we went because we're a part of it, but man, that was bad.
Well, let's go.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Paul,
Yeah, I don't want to say where it was.
Yeah,
Paul, why don't you call the Arab restaurant and see if they can get us in on Friday night too?
sure. I'm sure they'd love to have us.
Just tell them it's going to be like 10 people or 15 or whatever.
Make myself a note right now for that.
Yeah, and then we can do that. You guys can be Arab for a weekend.
Excited.
I get mistaken for Arab once in a while.
Are you excited to be Arab or are you excited about the show? Which one? I didn't know.
It might be packed though because everyone's breaking their fast at that time.
Oh,
No.
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Look at this cultured motherfucker.
yes, Mike, pull that one out of the hat. Had no
It's gonna
idea.
be packed.
They'll set up a table for us. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess me and Paul are spending the night there too then. So we're all just spending the night in the hotel because I don't think we're going to come back to Windsor and then cross the border again.
My Airbnb is in Windsor.
I know it is, but
It's right near the bridge.
I know that, and it's fine. I'm just saying, like we were worried about them giving us a hassle at the border, crossing on Friday, then crossing again on Saturday.
You think they would?
I don't know. They might
You
be like,
recording right now?
yeah, I am recording. Don't talk about it. Don't talk
Fuck
about
you
it.
think you've been doing this whole time?
No, we're not doing anything illegal. I just don't know if they're going to give us a hassle. That's all. Anyway, well,
Going over for a show, you know?
I think we're gonna go over for registration and then just spend the night there because we got to be there at like 6 a.m. on Saturday morning anyway.
Yeah, and when registration's not done till 7:30 or something like that. So by the time we eat and shit,
Yeah, by the time we eat and we're done, it's going to be like 10 o'clock. So there's no point in coming home.
How far is it from London to you?
2 hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
max.
So I'll probably be in London. So I won't be much later than like 8:30 into Windsor
On Friday.
on Friday.
Yeah, you should just drive right into fucking Detroit. Just spend the night there.
Yeah, but my Airbnb's in Windsor.
So what?
Oh.
You can use it on Saturday night or whatever. I don't know.
I
You
think
don't even fucking need it. Oh, you can't cancel it. You can't cancel it now.
No, I'll stay there. It's fine. I mean, it's all close. Like that's all like within 50, 20 minutes of each other.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we have to go back and change all our picks now because the list came out for Detroit and there's way more competitors
Yeah.
than we thought.
Gonna
So-
be a show.
I just got Mike's name.
Why? What does it say? I didn't even notice.
Drew Peacock. I'm like, Drew Peacock. I'm like,
How long, to be honest, how
That's
long?
Mike.
Be honest. How long did it take? How long did it take you?
right now?
How long did it take
Well,
you?
how long have you been on?
You've been on?
A couple minutes.
Droopy cock.
Hey, what did you train today to chest?
I did a little mix of push workout, basically. Fouad, I did
So
today.
so nothing.
Yeah, I fucking got caught up talking with Sean. And
Oh, all right. Well, I'm there at 10 a.m. tomorrow with the guys from Merrick. We're going to train chest and shoulders.
At 10? Okay.
Yeah, and I
can
know
be
you,
there. Yeah.
I know you
Are
got to
they
work.
in town already?
They're in Michigan now. They're coming over early tomorrow morning to work out and maybe go for a short ride. But
Are we
tomorrow
gonna ride on Sunday?
we can a little bit. I got some hostile stuff to do Sunday, like during the day. When are you going back? Oh, Sunday's supposed to rain anyway. Yeah. We're
Feel
kind of
like-
fucked. We're kind of fucked for riding.
I feel like Ian's in a space capsule or something.
Do you want me to change it? I can make it a
No,
full
I
ride.
love it. I think it's awesome. It's like running an episode of Star Trek.
Actually, before we move on, I just want to talk about Pittsburgh before we move on to Detroit real quick, because now that Derek's jumping in, I did a little Q&A yesterday and I was talking about it, and I said that it's closer than people think, and it's Derek's show to lose, but it's not a foregone conclusion. And one of the reasons I said that, and I want to know if you guys think this is accurate. I said, first of all, I'm just going to leave Martin and Veto aside for a second, even though they are top competition. I just wanted to compare Nick and Derek for a second. I gave the front shots to Derek. I could see Nick winning both the side shots and comparing well in the back shots, because Nick's lower body, in my opinion, is actually more developed than Derek's lower body, especially like the hamstring area. But Derek's got a better back than Nick.
Yeah.
But Nick also has better shoulders and arms. So if you're looking at the entire back pose, it might be a lot closer than people think. So then you got 4 poses to 3. If Nick can win both the back shots, which I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying I think it's a lot closer than I think people think. What do you guys think about that? Is that pretty accurate, or am I way off on that?
Who wants
Anybody?
to go first?
Anybody go first. Ian, go first.
Like, look, if I'm betting money on the show, I'm betting the money on Derek to win the show.
Yeah, I said that. I said he's the favorite to win.
Yeah, I think for either of them to beat the guy who just won the Arnold, beating the defending Olympia champion and won the Olympia the year before, is a tall order for anybody,
Agree.
no matter who they are. So yeah, no, I'm betting on Samson. Do I think it's going to be closer than people
You mean Derek?
think?
You mean Derek? You mean Derek?
What did I say?
You said
Samson.
Samson.
Yeah, do I think it'll be closer than people think, that it's like, yeah, it's going to be a blowout or something? Yeah, no, I think that Martin and Nick can absolutely compete. And I mean, we even
Veto.
talked to, huh?
I also threw Veto in that mix. I think
Yeah.
I think
Vito as well. Sorry,
Well-
but we were just talking about those two.
Yeah.
But I do think, I mean, at the Olympia last year, even Martin and Derek were close.
I said that also in my
And,
breakdown.
and judges said that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that was like, it was kind of Haughty and Samson and Derek and Martin, you know?
Yep. Well, what I
Um,
said, just to preface that, was Derek was not at his best. Martin had won. I think Martin won a couple poses.
Yeah.
But Derek is obviously better, but so is Martin. I
So
expect
is Martin.
I expect Martin to be about 5 pounds stage weight heavier.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a really interesting, and as far as shape goes and aesthetics, Martin has that in spades too. So
No, I think that whole top 4 with, you know, those guys and then Vito as well. Because I think Vito, like you said, Vito can absolutely compete and potentially beat any of these guys. you know?
Well, my Vito's physique, I prefaced with this. Physique wise, if you you just could pick apart his physique itself, I think he can potentially beat all of them. I think the reason he won't is because I don't think his presentation is up to snuff compared to the other guys. His posing actually hurts his physique instead of accentuates it.
Yeah, and I don't think his back in a back double is quite there. All these guys have really good back doubles. Martin, Derek,
I said that as well. Yeah.
All have exceptional back doubles, where Veto has insane hamstrings and glutes, but not quite the back to match it.
Agreed.
So I think that hurts him a little bit. Yeah.
Agreed. But I think Veto stands out of those four guys, and he's the only one that those other three guys are very good posers.
Yeah.
Their mandatory poses all make their physiques look much better, or they present them exactly how they should. Whereas I think Veto actually does himself a little bit of a disservice in the way he poses.
I think his front shots, I think his front double, his front lat are good. I think
his front lat's not good.
His front lat is not good. You're right. His front double is good.
His front double is very good. Yes.
His front double is very good. I think almost all the other poses he's hurting himself. His most muscular is very good as well.
Yes.
I think you make a good point, Fouad. I think he's like those other guys have learned how to present their physiques to its fullest potential. Where I don't know if Veto has mastered that part of the game yet.
Fucking whack.
Pretty fucking wild right there.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, like these side shots are good. I think he doesn't turn his leg over enough. He's narrowed his back, his legs here in the back, which is helping his hamstrings.
Yeah,
that's a set of Randy legs in the back, eh?
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if he can, I said this in my breakdown. I honestly think if he can fix his posing to actually accentuate his physique, he might shock everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that was taken in a mirror or if he looks that much bigger than last year, but he looks way bigger than last year.
Way bigger.
Well, this one's not in a mirror for sure, and that looks way bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we're going to see him he's doing Brazil first, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's doing Brazil. He's doing Brazil like this weekend or something.
No, Brazil is 2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks? Okay. Yeah. So he's doing Brazil first.
I think it's Brazil then. I have it on the website.
Yeah,
Brazil's April 4th and FIBO is April 12th.
So he is doing Brazil to my knowledge.
So it's Detroit, Brazil, and then they're all a week apart, and then FIBO. Okay, so going back to that one comparison, I just want to focus on that really quick, not because they're the top two, only because I got into a few interesting debates in the comment section, so I just wanted to know your guys' thoughts. Pose for pose, how does Nick fare against Derek?
I think it's tough because if it's a better Nick than the last time we've seen him, it'll be closer. But if it's not, then I don't think it will be.
Seth, tell me what you think if he's at his best. Let's just assume he's in a good version of Nick.
If both are at their best, it's Derek's to lose.
Yes.
I don't think Nick wins any of the back shots. I don't think so. Really? I think that he can. I think he wins the side chest. The side tricep will be close. I think Derek is much sharper, a little more dug out on a side tricep, but Nick can still take that. And the most muscular is Nick's as well. But I think
even in ab and thigh, I could see going to Nick, to be honest.
The what?
Ab and thigh.
Yeah.
That Derek's side leg is so impressive. It actually like takes your eye away from the fact even that Nick is going to be bigger in the arms, shoulders, more separated, and he's going to have his own side leg that's wild. But Derek's just has like this
clean
fucking detail, and very clean look to it. That's like super impressive.
It's a great. He brings a package that is it's super tough to beat, and I think that's also Martin's strength. Like Martin's strength is just this overall package that like you're just it's just incredible.
You know, Derek's presentation, and when I say presentation, I mean skin texture, conditioning, the detail his physique shows is very Phil Heath-esque. And I don't mean that in that he looks like Phil Heath for anybody watching. I'm literally talking about the skin texture and conditioning
from the side and back. I don't agree from the front, but
not from the front, but that side leg. That's what it reminds me of. That very like
side leg, the detail through that, and the back shots, the hamstrings, the back, everything.
Yeah, it's very, very impressive. So those four, is there anybody that can creep into the top four?
Veto, I guess.
Well, Veto is 4. Is there?
There's Crizo too. Yeah.
Bonac and James are both doing
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, I believe.
Crizzo.
And then Crizzo is there too. He looks like he's put on a side. I don't know if Crizzo can stand
No.
with those top four. I just
Based on his last look, I agree, but we'll see what he comes back with now.
Yeah.
He needs to have better midsection control, and his back and his glutes and hams need to have improved a lot.
I think out of the three guys you guys just mentioned, William probably fits into the category closest.
I think William will be the next guy after that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mike, what do you think?
I think Vito's going to come in second.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
What? Can
Beat Martin?
You know what, Mike? I'm not.
What do you think about that when I say that? Huh? Curveball.
Can I tell you something? I just did this Dumbbells and Doobies podcast that Nick Justice does every week.
That's not.
And they asked me, they're like, what's your wildest prediction for 2025? And I said, I'm going to throw one out there that people are going to freak out when they hear. But I said, if it's the wildest prediction of 2025, I'm going to say that Vito's in the top 5 at the Olympia.
Ooh.
That would be the wildest prediction, but would not shock me if it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wildest within the realm of reason.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Can you see that, Paul?
No.
You don't see Vito?
I think Vito's got a ton of potential, and I really like his physique. I think I'm a fan of his.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's there yet with that caliber yet.
If
I think
Vito-
he's got some
if-
growing to do still.
If Vito,
I do.
wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Very direct. If Vito posed better,
Yeah.
do you think he could beat Andrew?
No,
What
I
if
don't.
Vito-
Not based on what Vito I remember from last year. He looks like he's put on a lot of size, but Andrew's formidable. That's third place Arnold, fourth place Olympia.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Martin took fourth, and he only beat Vito by 1 point.
I think Martin's gotten a lot better since that show, though.
But so is Vito.
I know, but we'll see it on stage. Vito hasn't been in a lineup against the top guys yet, except for Martin.
I think me and you should place a bet right now.
All right, let's do it.
What if Vito's Italian, Paul?
I think
Italian. Well, his genetics would be more in his favor, and I would probably think that he'd Mr. Olympia.
I'm not gonna make this bet yet. But let's just put the bet out there and see if I'm going to take it.
So you're saying Vito top 5 Olympia?
Hold on a minute. No. It's a very specific bet. If Vito makes it to the Olympia, which I'm assuming he will at some show, and Andrew makes it to the Olympia, which I'm also assuming he will at some show.
Okay. I see where you're on that.
I think Vito will beat Andrew.
No. Maybe one day, but not yet.
I don't know, dude. Think about how crazy he looks.
I know he looks crazy, but we've only seen Vito next to Martin so far. We haven't seen him against anybody else yet.
Yeah, but Martin's fourth. Martin beat Andrew.
I agree. Martin's freaking awesome.
Martin beat
He hasn't
Andrew.
been next to these guys, these big guys like Samson, Andrew.
Dude, Martin beat Andrew.
Yeah, I know.
So what are we saying then?
I don't think Vito's as complete as Martin was when Martin beat Andrew.
I don't know.
Hey, I like Vito, and I'm not trying to take anything away from the guy.
Remember, I prefaced this with he's got to tweak his posing a little bit. I'm not saying the way he posed in Detroit will not do it.
I agree.
If he can correct his front double, if he can make a few tweaks to some of his other, or not his front double, his front lat, and make a few tweaks to some of his other poses, muscle, like body part for body part, he's more impressive than Andrew in some, like his legs.
Some body parts for sure.
His lower body, like his entire lower body.
His entire lower body. Yeah, Andrew's got good quads. So I don't think he gets enough credit for his quads. I think his hamstrings need more, but
it's not the size, it's the detail, because that's Andrew's kryptonite, right? Like getting that really detailed, sharp, grainy skin.
And Vito's going
to have that with the muscle.
Yeah. I don't know if that's enough though to overcome the size and shape of Andrew.
I think it's an interesting debate though.
It is. It's super interesting.
I think he can beat Andrew.
You do, eh?
Wow. I got Ian's backing too. Seth, what do you think?
I got to get something big for this then.
I think so. Mike,
really?
Mike just put him in second. So Mike,
right. Yeah.
I'm Team Vito.
Really? And I am Team Vito. I want to make sure that you understand that.
I thought I was the odd man out here. Apparently it's you.
I don't want the Brazilians coming after me.
Right. Yeah. I love Brazilian people. They're great people.
Team neckbeard, you know?
I met Vito last year in Detroit. He was a gentleman. I really enjoyed talking to him and his coach.
That's not what you told me backstage when you saw him.
Whatever.
Remember you said what you said about him?
Oh, no, I love Vito and Fabrizio.
Fabrizio, that's a great name, eh?
Yeah, I know. I love that name.
If I had a kid,
I had a son.
That's what I was going to say. If I had a kid, I'd name him Fabrizio.
My second son, I would name Fabrizio. My first son, I've always wanted to use.
No,
Rocky.
you know what? The other name I really like. What's the fucking guy from Sicario?
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio. I fucking
Yeah.
told Summer, I'm like, if we have a kid, we're gonna name him Benicio. She's like, fuck off.
I always wanted to.
Italian names.
That's
Yeah.
all right. I like Italian names. It's all right. I like Italian food. I just hate Italians themselves. No, I'm just joking. Nobody fucking. My best friend's Italian. I'm allowed to say that.
Clip that before he says it. Fuck, I hate Italians.
I always wanted to use the name Rocky, but I never got a boy.
Oh, don't do that. That's a death. That's like
There's so many things you could. Rocco, Rocky.
Rocco, maybe. Rocky's not.
Rocco.
Well, he can call himself whatever he wants. He can go
But I
Rock. He
think
can go Rocco.
But yeah,
What
Rocco.
if he wanted to transition and it was he had to change his name?
Roxette.
Raquel.
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Well, then I probably wouldn't be his dad anymore, and his life. I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Well, I don't want to go down that road. I got enough on my plate. I don't want to deal with that.
All right, let's go. Let's take a look at Detroit because we got some new competitors. Okay. Predictions. We're gonna have to add some rows here.
Who is the guy from Canada? Chris Miller. Who is that guy?
I've never heard of him.
We're gonna take a look in a second. Not everybody's gonna actually get to pick every because Ben's not here and all that. So somebody
We'll pick for them. Don't worry.
Yeah. I kind of know what Ben thinks like.
You know what? I'll just add the ones that are the people that are here since those are the only ones that can pick.
We're gonna need to do predictions for like Brazil and fucking FIBO and shit too, right?
Yeah. I already got them in there. I just got to I got to get a competitor list.
Are we going right through?
They're not out yet, obviously. Yeah.
Are we going right to 15 here for that, or are we just doing top 10?
It's up to you. You get more points the more people you predict.
You mean like on your team? I don't have anybody. Nobody.
No, not on your fantasy league. On your predictions points.
Oh, right.
You'll get more points for your predictions if you pick all 15 people.
Okay.
Like each person will be worth more. Okay. So you guys want to take a look at Chris Miller? He actually looks good.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
I'm not sure.
Like in Canada.
It doesn't say here. I don't know.
Oh, he turned pro in Classic.
Oh, click on him. I think I see.
He looks good.
Yeah,
Man.
I've judged him before.
He's got a nice physique. I'm gonna have to change my picks a little bit. He looks a lot bigger than that now. Let's take a look at him.
He's much bigger now.
This is now. He's still got some. He's got to fill in the legs a little bit.
Yeah.
Torso looks nice. He's got good shape. It just got to fill in. I think the front.
Insertions are nice.
Yeah.
It's a great shot.
He looks good.
Here's another one.
Considering he turned pro in Classic, this is impressive.
Yeah.
How long was this? 4 weeks ago? He looks a lot bigger there.
Oh, we looked at this guy already. I remember this.
We didn't. Not for this show.
That side chest, though, we looked at that picture.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that looks great.
Good arms, good chest. I think from the front really is the only thing. Like when you see this from the front, you're like, okay, the quads and adductors need to kind of fill in a bit. Okay. Anybody else we want to take a look at? We got Adam Millage. I guess that's probably the best shot. Wide guy for sure.
Looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs some more chest. Back looks super fucking wide. Here he is from the back. Pretty good.
7 weeks.
And then we have Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Cormier?
Daniel Cormier is doing the show. This is probably the most recent picture.
Not quite there yet.
No. And we have Ralph Farah. We took a look at Ben Raffala. Justin
Who's Bartley Weaver?
Justin Musial is this guy from Germany. He's pretty thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trained with him not
This
that
guy.
long ago.
This guy.
yeah.
I mean, that's
He's
Martin.
he's a big dude. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at him. That's next to Martin, right?
No, he's good. Man. He's
Large
good.
fella.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a little bit thicker from in the midsection from what I could see. There's nothing really like recent posted, but he's got the muscle to back up the overall
Boy's
thickness.
thick.
Yeah.
Oh, looks good. A lot of muscle.
Yeah. Here. Oh no, that's a mirror. Sorry. It took me a while to find any like. Here's something. This is. I don't know when this is from. 8 weeks and 5 days out from FIBO.
284. Yeah.
6 weeks.
Oh, fuck. 284.
He's a big dude.
He's gonna be a big guy.
Big.
And he's doing FIBO too, so he decided to do your show kind of last minute.
Yeah, I guess he maybe got ready earlier than he thought. This is something here. 3 weeks out. Glutes are in. I mean, he's peeled.
Yeah.
His hamstrings.
Yeah, I mean, this could be, 5 through 10 somewhere.
Sleeper. Yeah, sleeper.
Okay.
He did good in some shows last year, didn't he?
I don't
I remember the name.
I thought this was his debut. I don't
Is
remember
it his
him
debut?
7 days out from this is 7 days out from Detroit. I feel like the midsection is going to hurt him a little bit.
Yeah.
The lower abs.
Just the thickness of his.
He looks like he has a
midsection,
small herniation there coming through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here.
See?
Big
Yeah,
guy.
I think.
Yeah,
that-
he is big. I've trained with him. Yeah.
I think that might set him back a little bit. And then Bartley Weaver is making his open debut. I think Bartley is a competitive eater as well.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
he-
yeah.
he's
Oh,
got-
yeah.
he's coming from classic into open, I guess. He still looks a little bit classic and a little bit open. He's kind of stuck in the middle, I think. So he might have a little bit tougher time in Detroit.
He's
What are you laughing at?
because he's a fucking professional eater trying to do classic. That's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Really. Eh?
There's
That's hard.
there's a video down here somewhere of him eating some shit. 900.
Yeah, I've seen some of his videos before.
I've never seen him like. I gotta have an eating challenge with him.
Yeah.
Maybe Bartley.
the show.
Maybe me and Bartley after prejudging are having. An eating contest. Okay. Anybody
Looks
else? You
good.
guys? Anybody else
Yeah.
you guys want to see before we go through?
Who was Ralph Farah again?
I believe he's. Oh no, IG handle assigned. I wonder why. Let me just see. I know he's got an IG. Ralph Farah. There it is.
Ralph.
He's got a nice physique. I think he still needs a little bit more size, but it's pretty nice. Like it's
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's
Really
beautiful,
nice.
beautifully
Small
put
waist,
together.
jeez.
Yeah. This should be in classic. I wonder how big he is.
Yeah.
Wait, he's coached by George Farah, too? What are the odds of that?
No,
You're related.
it's a nice physique though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Nice look.
Look at that. You need some time to fill in some of the gaps, but like the shape of it is very
Shape
nice.
is great. It flows super nicely. Yeah.
Got a good back.
This is a wild fucking hamstring separation here too. It's fucking. Leave it to the Arabs, man. They all got good backs. Look at that shit.
It's true. They always do.
It's a food. It's a fucking food.
Oh, I didn't. You guys are making fun of me. My ground beef, rice, and yogurt meal is super catching on.
I've seen that.
I get tagged in it like fucking once a week at least.
I just bought some lactose-free Greek yogurt, dude.
There you
Super
go.
pumped to try it.
Make some ground. Mike, I'm telling you, you will thank me.
Dry out the rice. It's gonna be
Mike's
awful.
face.
I dry out the rice.
Why would it dry out the rice? What the fuck are you
'Cause
talking about?
Rice
Rice
soaks up
absorbs it.
moisture.
How do
Yeah.
you add sauce and then it dry out? How does that
I
work?
don't know. Ask Rice that. He always does it.
Whoever made rice, ask them.
Okay. Let's go back. Who wants to go first?
Me.
I'm gonna move fuck, this is tough. Okay. Daniel Corman, I think I'm gonna put last.
Yeah.
Was that this guy? Yeah, that's this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel. No, wait. Yeah, okay. Daniel Corman, I'll put last. Then I'll put Bartley Weaver.
Sorry, Danny boy.
Gonna work from the bottom up, Fouad.
Yeah, just a little bit easier. This guy looks pretty thick. This guy looks like he needs a little bit more size, but has nice shape.
It's hard to remember.
Okay, let me go back. Chris Miller. I'm gonna put Justin. I'm gonna put Justin here. I'm gonna put Ben Raffala here. I'm gonna put Ralph Farah there. Where's I think I'll put Walter Martin. No, I'm gonna put Chris Miller. No,
I already can't remember what any of these guys
I'm
look
gonna
like.
put
Ben
Chris,
Raffalo, that's good.
Chris Miller, Ralph Farah. Who's Adam? Oh, okay. Walter Martin, and I'll put Adam Millage. Okay, I think I got it. You want to take a
Can
look at him
you
again?
show what
This is. You guys already know what Ralph Farah looks like.
yeah, Farah?
This is Bartley Weaver. We took a look at him real quick.
Yeah.
This is Justin Musial, the
Musial's the big,
thick German dude.
thick German.
This is the Daniel Corman's a little bit thin and a little bit taller. And we have Adam Millage here is super thick, but I don't know if the conditioning is going to be on point. He looks pretty good.
Well, that was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was 4 weeks. That was
Yeah, he might shock some
6
people.
weeks out.
A little bit wider through the waist, but he's got enough muscle to carry it.
Mm-hmm.
Back is really good.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
bad.
he could be good, this guy.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he might shock some people. He's got big arms too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets the condition there, he'll be good.
Adam Millage. Let me see. Where did I put him? I think he could beat Ralph Farah and Chris Miller.
What does
Can you
Chris
show us-
Miller look like again?
1 second. Let me just move Adam up. I'm gonna bet that he comes in shape. And then
Can you show Ben Raffle again, Fouad, please?
Yeah, sure. 1 second. Chris Miller. I don't know if that's. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this again. Okay, who do you guys want to see?
I want to see Ben Raffle.
Where the fuck is it here? Let me- Why isn't it coming up?
He block you?
Oh, maybe blocked you.
No, he didn't block me. Fuck off.
Might have.
Didn't like your critique.
Ben Raffala. Why isn't it coming up?
Can you not click his thing there?
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I can just click it from here. Where are the
Left side.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. No, did he block me?
Mystery man.
Wow.
Let me check mine.
Well,
Check yours.
You
Maybe
blocked it. You blocked him.
I did not block. I did not
yeah,
block him.
it's like that's a more likely scenario.
No, I haven't blocked anybody in a long time. Fuck off.
I can't see him on mine either.
Okay,
Let me
good.
see if
He's
I
gone.
can.
He's gone. No, well, why would you be able to? Me and Ian
Maybe
both
you guys are blocked.
we're both blocked. Maybe we didn't say the nice things about him.
Can you see him, Paul?
I'm gonna find out right now.
There's no way.
Can't see him.
Okay, who else do we want to see? Seth, you want to go?
No, I can't see him.
I was trying to look at Ben Raffala.
He looked good too. I thought the last picture I saw.
Yeah,
I saw
he
him.
did.
You did? Okay, let's maybe we can try this.
I was just going to Google.
I don't see him.
Second from left there, I think. Fouad.
Oh yeah, this is him.
Oh, it's not him. Sorry.
He's such an idiot. Second from the left. he's such a fucking child. Okay. Ian, do you want to go? Seth?
It doesn't
Fuck.
exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel Corman last.
Yeah.
Fuck, I already forgot all these guys. Go up.
Here, you want to look at the man? Here's
Which one's Bartley again?
Bartley's
Yeah, Bartley after that.
Bartley's the professional eater.
Yeah, Bartley.
Okay.
Okay, let me work from the.
You have, this is Adam Millage, the thick guy with the great back.
Yeah, so let me put Adam ahead of Walter.
Okay.
And then who did I just take out there? Walter. Keep Ralph there. Then put.
You have Chris Miller, who's this guy, the kind of like nice shape, but
Okay,
not-
put him ahead of Walter Martin as well.
okay, but you have Ralph Fair here, so you want Chris Miller here,
Yeah.
okay,
And then Walter Martin.
and then the German dude.
Oh no, shoot.
Where do you want the German dude?
I want the German dude after Ben Raffala.
After Ben Raffala. Wait,
Ben Raffle is an 8. You don't haven't seen him, but you know he's an 8. Where
What?
did we see him? Have we seen him?
yeah,
Yeah,
what-
last
We
time.
saw him last week.
Okay, what am I doing here? Am I putting?
It was Adam Millage,
Adam Millage. Where you want Adam Millage?
10.
Okay,
Then Ralph.
move everybody down.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris Miller and then Walter Martin. Is that what you want?
Sure. No. And then
Yeah, I want what Ian wants. You just
I
put
want
one
to
with
move
Ian.
James. I want to move James ahead of Ron Gordon.
No, you can't.
Why?
Fuck you, I can't.
We had a
Why?
bet. We had a bet.
Well, then the bet still stands, but I'm changing my predictions.
Okay, but the bet still stands.
That's fine. I can't get out of the bet, but I can change my predictions.
Okay, you're eating that fish, motherfucker.
Yep.
I clearly think so.
Ian's the only one that I think wouldn't throw up eating it though.
Yeah, I know. He'd like just eat it and smile at you.
Yeah, he would. Probably
Okay.
chew his mouth open too.
What else?
That's it. That's everyone.
Okay, no other changes? You're good with these top 5? What do I
I'm
have?
going to put Justin Wyatt ahead of Aaron Golly.
What do I have here in the top 5? William, Sass, James, Ron, Carlos.
I have the same as you now.
I know. I was actually thinking about moving Carlos up.
No.
Okay. Do we pick exactly the same picks?
No. No.
No, I got Ben Raffala ahead of Justin Musial. Okay. Who is Mike?
I put Ben Raffle at 10. Wow. Pretty much. Hold on, I was writing it down. Farha.
What?
I want to put Farha on 11.
Farah and 11. Okay.
Then Midledge, is that his name? Mildage? What is it?
Yeah, Adam Millage.
Yeah, Millage.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put him? 7?
No, I
Oh,
want to put him in
12.
12th, yeah.
Okay. Who's 7?
I don't know. Why is my 7 not there?
Because I moved Ralph Farah from there.
Oh, he's there? Fuck,
Yeah.
I didn't even know I picked him before. Put him back there then. Put him back there. Put Adam in 11.
Okay, Adam's at 11.
And who's the Miller guy?
Chris Miller is the Canadian dude.
Um,
Then we have Daniel,
German dude.
the German dude.
Trained with Ian.
Yeah.
In 13, yeah.
Then we have
And
Daniel.
then Chris Miller. Who's the guy? Is Chris Miller the guy that was the skinny legs?
That's Chris Miller is the Canadian dude. Yeah.
Okay. Go up again to the pick.
Oh, to the picture.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that's the guy. I think he is.
Okay. What else do you want to see?
Where did I put Bartley Weaver?
You didn't yet.
I put him last.
Okay. Then there's Daniel Corman too. This guy.
Yeah, that guy before last. No, I want him last. I want Weaver second last.
Okay. Anything else, or are you good?
And okay, yeah.
What about these top 5? Are you leaving them the same? 6, 7? Well, 7 we just did. So top
Can I
6.
see Sasan again? Because I haven't looked at him.
Yeah, I'd like to see Sasan too, please.
This
I
is
saw a
Sass-
picture
this
that
is
was fucking
Sasson.
stupid.
This is Sasson's most recent update.
How long ago was this? 2 days?
Yeah. 6 days out.
We have a picture of his legs or no?
Yeah, I want to see this.
If you go by calves, he wins.
Yeah.
They're fucking crazy. Back looks really good.
Thick, eh? Fuck.
He has a little trouble getting those arms back in the back double, but that's better than it was before. These are his legs. Got good
That's
legs.
last year?
I think it's more than last year. I think that's like, is this when he got his pro card?
Oh, could be.
Yeah, this British title.
Okay.
This is a little, no, fuck it. Let's go. This is probably the most recent leg shot.
Okay, go back to my picks.
Okay.
Where do I have him?
You have him 3rd, I think.
Third.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna actually no, I'm good with that.
Okay. Paul?
Okay. I'm gonna swap Sasan with Ron Gordon.
Okay.
And swap Carlos with Ron Gordon.
Well, you could have just said that before I put him there.
Well, I figured I'd do it this way, so it's in order.
Okay.
Okay. Justin Wyatt in 6. I'm gonna move Aaron out of 7 and put what are the names? Let me see the names again, please. For that. I'm going to put Millage there.
Wow. Okay.
And an 8, Musial.
Okay.
9. So who did I take out there? So Aaron Gully, put Aaron Gully
You
9.
took out Aaron Gully. You took
Yeah.
out Ben Raffalo.
Ben Raffalo too. Yeah. Put Ben Raffalo 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch. Leave it like that for now. 11. I'll go. I see the names.
We got Walter Martin, Ralph Farah, Daniel Corman.
Walter Martin, 11.
Walter Martin.
Yep.
Ralph Farah, Daniel Corman, Chris Miller, Bartley Weaver.
I'm gonna go Miller there. No, yeah, Miller, Farah, Weaver. Was that it?
Yeah.
And then Corman.
Okay.
Leave
Seth?
it like that for now. I'm gonna take a look.
Seth?
Can you take out the Ben Raffala at 6?
Yeah.
And move up Justin Wyatt to 6.
Yep.
Then put Aaron Gully in 7.
Oh wait, sorry. Gotta remove him from there.
Or no,
Okay.
put in 7, put that the big German dude.
Justin Musial.
Yeah. And then right there put Aaron Gully.
Okay.
And then put Ben in 9.
Okay.
No, put Millage at 9.
Okay.
Then Ben.
Okay.
Then the Canadian dude, the big one, is that Chris Miller?
Chris Miller.
Yeah.
You got Walter Martin, Ralph Farah, Daniel Corman, and Bartley Weaver.
Ralph, Walter, Bartley, Daniel.
Okay.
And then at the top, William, Sasan. Man. I think I'm going to put James in front of Ron.
Okay.
Carlos, Justin. Yep.
Okay. Let's take a look at my picks one more time here. Okay, William Sass, James, I think I'm good with. I'm a little bit. What does Justin Wyatt look like?
That's good.
He looks good, actually. He sent me some pictures. DM me some pictures the other day.
I don't know. This isn't. This conditioning scares me a little bit.
Wait.
Huh. Is there anything recent here? No.
I wonder if he would care if I show this picture on the podcast.
I don't think
I'm sure he's fine with it.
I don't think you should.
I think he'd like it. I think he'd really enjoy it.
I just wrote, oh, yeah, he's happy with it. Let's do it.
His conditioning looks pretty solid in this picture.
Okay. I'm just. I don't know what Carlos is going to show up. That's what I'm worried about. Everything else I'm pretty happy with. I just don't know. I think
Carlos working with the new coach. Should I see something about that?
I think I'm going to move Millage ahead of Raffala. Yeah, I think that looks better. And the only one that's throwing me off here is Carlos, because if Carlos comes in a little better condition, I think he can be 4th. But if
I think he can as well. I haven't seen any updates of him.
But I also think if he's in the same condition as the Arnold, I think Justin might be able to beat him.
If Justin's in
think so?
shape,
I think if Carlos shows up like he showed up at the Arnold and he's not in shape, Justin will be shredded. And I think I just
stands. I would think he's going to be harder here because he's got had an extra 4 weeks of diet.
Yeah.
And he was working with it Chris last time he worked with?
No, he was working with Patrick Tour.
Oh, right. So yeah, did he change coaches or he's still working with Patrick?
I heard something about him not working with Patrick, but I don't know. Ian, do you know if he's still working with Patrick?
I don't, but I heard the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if he is working with Patrick, I think
that he might be working with the Veto or somebody now.
Really? Well, regardless, I still think he'll have a better look than he did at the Arnolds. I think he'll be harder.
We're starting rumors.
That's why I want to put him ahead of Ron, because I think if he's in better condition, he can beat Ron.
I think he can too.
I think he can beat Ron because he's going to make up so much in the lower body.
Well, and the front of his physique as well. The only thing Ron hasn't beat, the only body part where Ron hasn't beat is the back, but he'll also be in better condition, I think.
Yeah.
Carlos
has got that wow factor, though.
Not when he's not in shape.
No.
Ron,
I don't,
Carlos only has that wow factor when he can show it.
yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? He's got to be like, he has the kind of physique where he has to be on, because if he's not, he doesn't get away with being a little bit soft.
Yeah, and Ron's a veteran. Ron brings conditioning. And
Ron is going to be conditioned for sure.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's a tricky one. Anybody else making any changes?
Can I see mine one last time?
Ian, are you good with yours?
Sure.
Ian doesn't care. Okay. Paul?
I think I'm good. I just want to take one last look.
Well, you're going to lose anyway, so what's the matter?
It's likely for sure. Yeah, I'm going to leave it the way.
How badly I lose.
I actually feel really strongly about that. Ian, where are you at now? You lying in a field? What is that?
Yeah.
It's a grasshopper.
Yeah. What do you got going on there? A projector or what?
No, it's just like the options on the computer.
Oh,
Do we have anybody that can pick up Ben tomorrow? We got to find out. I got to find out if I can get somebody to go pick up Ben. He's
from
here.
the airport?
Yeah, he's in a little bit more early than Samson, so I don't want to make him sit there and wait.
What time's he in it?
He's in at like 2, and then Samson's not in until 5, and I don't want to
At
make
Detroit?
him. Yeah, I don't want to make him sit at the airport for 3 fucking hours. So maybe I'll see if I can send Nick over.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow.
Send a car.
I'll send a car. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some questions. Will the Paul versus Ian race be available for fans to see live at the Detroit Pro?
Anytime, anywhere, Paul.
I don't know where we're going to fit it into the day.
Oh, don't fucking give me that. You can fit it in after prejudging in the parking lot.
But it's not going to be ideal conditions. I'd be standing all day. I'm going to be very tight. I'm going to be not warmed up
You
or anything.
better limber up the whole time then. Be stretching constantly.
Ian will give you half an hour to warm up.
I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. I just I don't want to set myself up for failure or injury.
Well, you're already set up for failure, Paul.
You're gonna fail.
And you're
By
probably
getting into this, you're set up for failure.
and you're probably
Seth, I'm for sure you'll be the one to have my back.
I mean, I'm rooting for you, Paul.
Thank
But
Paul, I'm rooting for you too, but you're not going to win.
I know, God, I know. But we agreed on 15 yards, right? 15-yard head start.
12.
12, right?
and you're probably going to get injured. But
I know that's what I'm worried about.
I'm
the
more
most.
concerned
What
about
if, what if we get Ian to run backwards? And then
I'm all for that. Or dress shoes, heels, something
All
like that.
backwards if we run the same distance.
No, I can't backpedal very well. That's
No,
for
no.
sure.
No, you run forward. He runs
Oh,
I'll
backwards.
run forwards, I'll run backwards, but we run the same distance.
That better look fucking stupid though if I lose that while you're running. I don't know if I want to put myself up.
You're
for
gonna
that.
win. Don't think that way, Paul. You're gonna
I
win.
think I will too, Mike. But,
positive.
yeah, but man, that's gonna be hard to live down if I don't.
if somebody
Just
beat,
fake-
if
just
somebody
fake an
beats you
injury.
running,
Just
yeah.
if he gets too far ahead, fake an injury.
Dude, if
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
beats you running backwards, fuck, man.
How
You're not-
fast can you run backwards, Ian?
I have no idea.
Dude, just let him run.
No one
Listen,
does that.
Let's just look at it this way.
Faster than you can forward.
Here, Paul, think of it this way.
Yeah.
If you let him run forwards and he kicks your fucking ass, at least it won't be as embarrassing as if he beats
That's
you.
what I'm thinking too, Fouad.
Even if he beats you by this much running backwards, it's more embarrassing.
I'll never live that down. I know.
No.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because I'm going to be good out of the blocks.
No, you're
No.
not.
Obviously.
No, I will be.
Obviously. That goes without saying.
My first 3-4 steps are going to be good. I'm going to get off to a
Why
good
do you
start.
say that?
Because power. I got power. But after that is where I'm worried.
Yeah,
My
Paul, but,
stride.
to transfer that power in sprinting, you need
Yeah.
to have mobility. You don't have
I know that, but I worked on my start. I know how to start to get
One
explosive.
Ian, one day he worked on his start.
Like, what did you do? Like a 3 or 4 point start? Like, what'd you do?
I did a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, with my. I'm not going to explain it all to you right
Explain it. I
Can
want
you
to know.
show us right now?
Yeah, I want to know what you meant.
now. Well, you wouldn't be able to see it. So basically, what I would do is, so if I'm gonna, so my strong side is my left leg. So my left leg will be slightly forward. My right leg will be behind it. I'm gonna have my right arm down right by my left toe,
Yes.
and I'm gonna have my left arm back,
Back.
ready to
Like,
burst.
Swing
ready to
through.
burst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
And I'm gonna be down, So I'm going to be coming like this up.
And when you run out, you're going to run like on an angle, right?
Right. I'm going to come out like this, explosive, and then
Yeah.
into the stride.
He's gonna come up immediately.
I know.
It's gonna look like he's being blown back by like hurricane winds.
Yeah. Fuck.
Chest up.
Oh my god.
It's good with the grass, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Paul, you're gonna tear a hamstring 100%.
I'm worried about that. I really am, to be honest with you. I can't afford an injury right now.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, what else are you doing? You'll be
I
fine.
gotta work. I got things to do. I'm busy right now. But they won't be able to
Yeah, you can
train
still
legs.
walk around on a torn hamstring. It's fine.
It's safe to say you're not going to race.
I will race. I won't back out of it. I'm asking for some sympathy, not sympathy, for a little bit of
Oh, Grace.
just think about the old guy here. I don't want to hurt myself. So maybe just give me a few extra days. So it's gonna be hard to perform that day because I'm gonna be so tight. I'm standing around all
Well,
day.
Ian's not going to be around any other time. You can't. You have to. It has to be that day,
Okay, fuck it. All right. What time you want to do it? You want to do it between shows? When you want to do it?
right after prejudging.
Right after prejudging?
Yeah, in
Everybody-
front of everybody.
That's watching the show
But,
will come outside
Oh, that's what I want. Yeah.
and we'll
sure.
set up.
Right.
We'll get everybody to line up, like make two lines, and then the race will be in the middle.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what.
It'll be like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
There'll be a chick who raise a flag.
And I'll stand in the middle and I'll do this.
No, we'll get one of the
Yeah.
bikini girls
Yeah.
in her suit to do like a, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, I'll do it. 28
Paul-
meters.
Paul, think of this. Everyone's going to be rooting for you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let down a lot of people for it. That doesn't make me feel
I almost want to lose because I don't want to be the one that beats Paul.
Yeah, they're going to be mad at you for beating him.
Yeah, I should just
you're gonna
lose.
have some
I'll just
haters.
lose.
Yeah, if
Paul,
I get
I'll just
hurt,
let
you're
you
really
win.
gonna have. If I get hurt, Ian, you're really gonna have some haters.
Yeah.
Paul's getting cocky now.
You don't want to ruin your reputation, do you, Paul?
Yeah, that's right. People think you're a nice guy, Ian. I don't know if you want to do this.
Well, I don't know if they think that, but they think something.
All right. So the race is after prejudging,
Okay, I gotta remember to bring some running shoes on.
and the Surstrumming bet is after finals.
Before we go eat or after?
It depends on who, the loser's going to decide if they want to do it before or after they.
Do we have a can of it somewhere?
I have a can of it. I ordered.
So
it
wait a
long
minute.
time ago.
What is the bet again for the fish?
It's Ron
Ron
and
Ron
no,
versus James.
No, it's Ron versus James.
Oh, Ron versus James. Yeah.
Who?
Me
What
and
did
you,
you bet, Paul?
me and Paul took James, and I think Seth was on our side as well. And
It
I
wasn't
think-
just me that took.
No, I think
no, it was Ben.
Ian.
It was Ben and Ian took
Oh, okay.
Ron.
So wait a minute now. Just to go over the
Ian.
rules again. So let's say we lose, who had me, you, and Seth. The three of us have to eat it together.
Yes.
And
I
like, so
think
what do
I
you take? Like a forkful? Like how much are
Yes.
you talking?
Yes.
Now I,
took-
get to determine my own forkful, or like is someone going to do that for me?
It's not going to be a massive, like huge.
Yeah,
bite.
yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter, Paul.
It's not going to matter.
I'm going to throw up.
You're going to throw up when I open the can.
Yes.
You're not even. You might not be the one eating it, and you're going to puke, dude.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it before dinner then. I
Yeah.
don't
Even
wanna
if like
waste all that
Ben,
food.
even if Ben and Ian eat it, you're probably going to throw up when I open the can anyway.
Well, I'll stand far back enough. Hopefully,
It's.
that
I guess it's really really bad. Like
yeah.
I was told that it's so bad. They're like, do not open it in your house.
So you have to
Yeah.
do it outside.
Like make
I
sure
heard that.
make sure you're outside. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to throw up 100%.
Really? I thought you're the one guy that wouldn't.
Oh my God. I might not throw up eating it, but the smell will definitely get me. I
What are
think
you
it's
gonna do with it?
inevitable, you know?
What are we going to do with it afterwards?
Seth, what were you going to say? You got cut off. What were you going to say?
No, I took Ron over Ben.
Oh,
I
you-
just switched my picks.
Oh, you took Ron over James.
Yeah, over James. Yeah, because I was with Ian and Ben on that because it was you.
No,
and
you didn't.
Paul.
No, you didn't. I'm looking at your picks right now. It says James
I
and then
just
Ron.
changed them.
Oh.
Yeah.
In my head.
So Seth is on the Ian and Ben side.
So you want to
Yeah.
put Ron?
For the bet.
You want to put Ron in third?
No, I want to change my picks. I think James is going to beat him.
But that's what
But
you
for
said.
the bet-
But that's what you said last week too.
No. Mm-mm.
No, I think you're right. I think Seth's right. I think Seth was on my side.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was. Well, it's too late now. Then you're fucked.
Me and you.
I know that's the thing that we're. I mean, I'm because I think Ian changed his picks too. He put.
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
So James. So Ian, Seth, and Ben are going to eat the fish if Ron beats or if James beats Ron.
Yeah.
And vice versa for me and you, Paul.
This has got to be our first out of bodybuilding show.
What the fish eating?
Bunch of promoters and bodybuilders eating fish after.
That's why the Detroit's
bet.
going to be the best show.
It's a special kind of show.
We make it fun. We do
It's
different
grassroots bodybuilding.
Just wait till all the whole
Grassroots
listen.
bodybuilding.
Wait till the whole fucking audience goes outside and forms 2 rows that are 40 yards long, and you guys got to run it. That's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
We're going to get it all
Or
on
if we
video too.
open Surstromming in the fucking auditorium and stink everybody out.
Then they'll ban us from ever coming back.
Yeah, we'll have 100 people throwing up outside at the same time too.
Can you really tell the difference between 2 IUs of GH and 3 IUs of GH?
No.
If it's pharmacy, you can.
Nah, barely.
I can.
Really?
I'm
Right.
that-
Probably telling your wallet.
I'm a hyper responder, and I can tell.
That's right.
I can feel
Between
it.
2 and 3, you ain't noticing shit.
I can feel it. I can feel better pumps. I get leaner faster.
Nah, placebo.
Seth,
With the fucking Serostim, like that was the first time I took it from 2 to 3. From 2 to 4 is whenever I was like, yep, way different.
2 to 4, I would think, yes. But you're telling
Ian's saying no because he's used so much GH all at once that he can't. It just doesn't matter unless he's up at the like.
yeah, when you go from 19 to 20 units, you ain't noticing.
What's the difference?
Jump from 1 bottle a day to 2 bottles a day was wild.
I love your post made there, Dave, Ian, when you're all bulked out.
Bro, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
funny as fuck.
What was it?
It was the pictures that we showed on the podcast.
Yeah, but he was like,
Oh
when
yeah,
Coach says take.
that was hilarious.
My face zoomed in like
Rank in order of for gym music. I don't know what FFDP is.
5-finger death punch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
5-finger death
Good
punch.
one. Quick on that.
5-finger death punch. Creed and Metallica. Metallica's first. for sure.
Metallica.
I don't even think 5-finger death punch is in my top 5.
Your Creed's going to get you thinking about life, though, a little bit.
yeah, Creed's not good gym music, you know?
Yeah, I think all like 2 of these suck. Metallica would be in my top 5 for sure.
5-finger death punch got some good tunes.
Yeah, Five Fingers got some good songs. I put them
What's
ahead
a
of Creed
what's
for
a
me.
5-finger death punch song?
Yeah, I'm not that familiar with them.
Bad Company.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was their. See what I have.
pull them up.
Bad Company. You mean like they redid that song?
Yeah,
Oh, the name.
good.
I know I have a few on some of my playlists.
1 second.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah,
Wait.
Ah,
Oh, they just remade it.
yeah.
Yeah, the remake's good, but they stole a song. That's not it. That's not.
Jekyll and Hyde's a good one, and then A Little Bit Off. That's another pretty good tune.
1 second. Here's a little bit off. All right.
We can't hear anything.
I know you guys can. I don't want to get copyrighted.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, great.
Good tune.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't say it's no good. I don't know enough of it, so I can't say.
Jekyll and Hyde's that's a
That's
hard
good stuff.
tune. Yeah,
But Creed, I wouldn't put in my top 5.
no.
Of rock bands of all time?
No, of like rock bands to listen to. Oh, actually, both.
Oh, in the gym.
It wouldn't be in my top 5 of rock bands of all times, and it
No.
wouldn't be in my top 5 of gym music either.
No, me either.
I like Creed, but it's not. I wouldn't want to listen to it while I train as much.
Who's your top 5 rock bands of all time, Paul?
Van Halen, definitely up there.
I knew you were going to say Van Halen.
I love Van Halen one.
I know you.
You definitely are a fucking Van Halen.
Oh, I love Van Halen.
Sure.
AC/DC, of course.
Okay, 2.
You guys, Jeez, it's been a little while since I thought about this. Led Zeppelin, definitely.
Okay,
Nirvana. I love Nirvana.
Zeppelin, Nirvana.
One more. I got to pick one more. Rush.
Rush over
love Rush.
Metallica?
I put Metallica first, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You put Van Halen, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin,
Oh,
Nirvana.
well, there's so many. It'd be hard to narrow it down to 5.
Well,
but-
we're asking you.
If I have
He's
to.
just naming every
Fucking-
old rock
fucking
band.
Rush.
I love Rush.
Yeah, there's like Rush is like 2 good songs. What? Name a third. Name a third.
My first posing routine was to Rush 2112.
Name 5 good Rush songs.
Tom Sawyer,
1,
Working Man,
2.
Limelight.
Okay, that's not bad. It's not great.
What do you mean? The Limelight? That's their best song of all
That's
time.
such a kind of a cheat.
Oh, it's
No,
so
it's
catchy.
not.
I love that song.
Working Man is way better than fucking Limelight.
The Limelight? No. way.
Limelight?
No.
Okay. Anyways, okay, Limelight. What else?
2112. That's a great. That's a
I
classic.
don't know that song, so I can't say.
It's her first album.
You don't know that? Oh.
Yeah, and then what's the one? Something Kings. You know,
Okay, but if I ask you to name 5 Metallica songs, it's like bang, 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 right?
uh,
Enter Sandman, One, Wherever I May Roam,
Pink.
For
Yeah.
Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it just fucking
They
knock
probably
them
have
out.
more hits than Rush.
Oh my God, for sure they do.
Yeah, but I grew up with Rush.
The entire fucking, what is it? Not the Black Album. What the fuck is their,
The Black Album
is it the Black Album?
with Enter Sandman on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the whole
yeah.
fucking thing is awesome.
Yeah, I guess you make some good points there. Metallica definitely has got way more hits than Rush. But I love Rush. 3-man band.
Okay,
Can't beat
so that's your Van Halen, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, Rush.
I'll put Metallica in for Rush.
Well, you just flip so hard. You
Hey,
just
I
went
like-
to bat for them.
How about Black Sabbath? Old Black Sabbath.
You're so Paul. You know what? You're so easily influenced. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't
I hate
care.
Rush.
Yeah,
Fuck Rush.
yeah. Rush wasn't that great anyway. Three guys. How much?
Well,
three
all right,
guys do?
whatever.
All right, Mike's a music guy. What's your top 5 rock bands, Mike?
Well,
I know you're going to say Metallica's one for sure.
yeah.
Not necessarily number one, but it's for sure in there.
Yeah, Metallica, Rage Against the Machine.
Mm.
I like Tool. If like we're talking hard rock,
No, ain't just
Or it can
rock.
just be-
Just rock.
oh,
Just
like
say-
Pearl Jam.
you can put rock and metal in the same category.
Pearl Jam,
Fuck, me and Mike's are like the same.
original Stone Temple Pilots, not when he came back in Velvet Revolver.
Okay, that's 5. So Metallica, Rage, Tool. So it's a lot of grunge. Okay, I'm not going to go yet.
And
Seth,
Korn. Sorry, take
Korn.
Stone Temple Pilots out. Korn.
Yeah, I was going to say. I know you like Korn. Okay,
I
so
watched
many
that
bands.
that Woodstock documentary. And they
Oh, I
showed
watched that.
Korn,
Isn't that great?
that's really good. Yeah.
And they show
Yeah.
when Korn goes on, and the whole
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
place is just wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what it's like to be on stage with that many people fucking
I
Going
said
nuts.
that. I said that to my wife. We were watching that documentary, and when Limp Bizkit came on, they got even
Yeah.
crazier.
Yeah.
But then
they're like just controlling the crowd, like just
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could see. He said he could see like the sound traveling and the whole crowd moving. Like
But I remember when we were watching that, I showed my wife the Metallica concert after the wall came
Russia.
down.
Yeah.
In Russia after the wall came down in Germany, and there was like 2 million fucking people and the helicopters flying overhead and shit like that. I was like, imagine
Was that the
fucking-
biggest? Sorry.
It's got to be the biggest fucking like concert.
They
ever.
were the opener for AC/DC that day.
Was that? Oh, what
Really?
was the AC/DC clip you sent me, Mike? Was that from Westminster or something like that? There was an ACD. Yeah, Mike, you sent me one. I think it was AC/DC at like Westminster. I believe it was Westminster, the stadium.
I don't know.
It was the same kind of feeling too. It was just like a packed fucking. It was just a million fucking people there. It was crazy. But yeah, I can't imagine being like that person on stage. Like,
Just
With
the
the
fucking like the craziness and the anarchy going on around. It's like
Yeah.
it's like watching like
Yeah.
you're just controlling a massive actual maniacs, not just
Yeah.
people having a good time. Like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
ripping apart the whole fucking place, and you're just like, yeah, motherfucker.
Seth.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. That was a
Seth.
good documentary.
Top 5 rock bands.
Not great with this because there's a ton, and I'm indecisive as fuck.
Just give me
But
5 of your
Metallica-
favorites.
Metallica, Korn, Led Zeppelin. Fuck. Oh, what was one I just had in my head?
I wish there was 6 so but tragically hip.
Oh, that's a good one. But I don't know if I consider that. Is that considered rock or more alternative?
That's rock.
Rock.
Slipknot. Big Slipknot fan.
Okay. One more.
Fuck.
Any classic? Well, you said Zeppelin.
Zeppelin's my number one classic band for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, yeah. How about Journey?
I mean, if I was partying,
I love a
yeah.
good Journey. Come on.
Couple of fucking beers, huh? AC/DC's up there. It's just it's for lack of anybody else in there, I'll put them.
Ian, I know you're not a big music guy, but what do you got?
I'm trying to think of like people that you guys haven't just named the same people. I listen to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh fuck! Put them in front of AC/DC.
Yeah, like some like Shepherds of Fire, like Hail to the King are like 2 of my favorite songs.
Oh, I love Hail to the King. That's a
Yes.
great song.
I listen to a fair amount of Disturbed.
Mm.
so do I. So do I too. Yeah.
I'm looking through my playlists here. What else I got? I got. I mean, I don't know. Like, I listen to a lot of Pink Floyd. That's not rock, though, is it?
Yeah, it is. Pink
Oh,
Floyd's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Fleetwood Mac.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Stevie Nicks.
I like Aerosmith.
Aerosmith can be good too.
Like Jimi Hendrix.
One of my favorite songs, fucking "Sweet Emotion," is one of my favorite fucking.
That's
songs.
like one of my favorite. This is the song I'm looking at right here.
Yeah. But sometimes when I think of bands like that, when I think of Aerosmith, I can only think of like 3 songs I really.
Oh
like.
my god, they have some fucking great songs.
No, I know
If
they
this
do.
is the gym playlist, yeah. If we were going other,
No,
rock,
I'm just saying 5 rock bands of all time. I'm not saying for Jim. I'm just saying yeah. I'm just saying like.
Oh, I thought it was for the gym.
No, I'm just saying 5 favorite rock bands.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So I would probably go like Fleetwood Mac, Disturbed.
Yeah, I got Avenged Sevenfold, Disturbed.
Avenged Sevenfold, and I really like Linkin Park. I don't know if that's fucking gay.
Oh, I like Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin
Not
Park.
gay. Linkin Park's great.
I like
That's like one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meteora is like one of the best albums ever.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
Hybrid Theory's fucking sick too.
I'm gonna stick with stuff that I listen to the most of, like the most songs on their album. So I'm gonna go Zeppelin, Metallica, Rage. I want to say Pearl Jam.
Dude, my list completely changes if it's not Jim.
And then I don't know what 5 would be. I want to say Tragically Hip, but there's got to be somebody
It's
else.
fucking good, man.
Soundgarden. There's so many good bands.
Oh, Chris Cornell. I'm just going to say Chris Cornell because that encompasses Soundgarden, Audio Slave.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go Chris Cornell for sure. That's number 5 for me.
What
And
if you
then
had to pick?
And then
sorry.
Tragically Hip would be my wild card. It's number 6.
What if you had to pick your favorite female rock band?
Fleetwood
I
Mac.
Hole.
I pick Heart. Oh, yeah, I remember Heart. Yeah. I pick Heart.
Heart's good.
What's
I like Heart.
What's Heart?
Heart?
You would know Heart songs. For
Oh,
sure.
you
Yeah,
know
you
what?
know.
I forgot to fucking add Nirvana. I got 7. I had Nirvana too.
Yeah, I love Nirvana.
One that nobody named that would be in mine would be Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
fuck
another good
Christ.
one.
Yeah, been around forever too.
Fuck yeah.
Alice in Chains.
Oh, forgot about them.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. I'm interested in the female rock band. I'm trying to think of one.
Well, you said a good one, Fleetwood Mac.
I didn't say.
That's like my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Stevie Nicks.
I'm
Me
trying to
too.
think of who my favorite female rock band is. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Heart is good. Yeah.
I don't know what Heart is.
Like
Heart? Oh, I'll play a song. Got them on my playlist.
The one that came the other one from Heart and Hole would be Garbage from the 90s.
I like Garbage.
Oh yeah,
I like
yeah.
Garbage. Mike,
Who's that
favorite,
chick?
favorite female rock
So,
band?
Hole.
Oh, you said Hole. Okay.
Wasn't that Courtney Love's band?
Yeah.
I can't think of a female
How
rock
about we
band I
didn't
love.
nobody named Nine Inch Nails. That was
Oh, I saw them in concert.
It's pretty good.
intense in the 90s.
I wouldn't. I like Nine Inch Nails, but I wouldn't. I only probably
Not
like
top 5, but just
yeah. I would put them in my top 10, maybe.
Trent Reznor.
Top 15, probably top 15 for me.
So if we remember the song "What About Love"? What about love?
Yeah,
No.
I love that song. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
Heart?
Heart. That's
That's
Oh,
Heart.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't love that music. Like, I
No, they
can't-
got a couple songs I really
I can't. Maybe I'm a misogynist. I can't think of any female rock bands I love. Like I got to listen to that song.
You would listen to like Stevie Nicks, like
What
Fleetwood
about
Mac shit?
fucking? You don't
I
like
like
No
Fleetwood
Doubt,
Mac.
bro?
I like.
Little No Doubt. Gwen
I had
Stefani.
No doubt,
I had a crush on. I had a crush on her when I was younger. Like, man,
Did you?
Yeah. I'm like, man, she's fucking. hot.
Oh, you know what? Cranberries.
I put Cranberries up there.
Yeah.
That's a good rock. That's a good female rock band for sure. Okay. Not a rock band, but I'm going to throw in a Tracy Chapman.
Oh. Yeah.
And I'm going to throw in a
Fast car.
Tina Turner. I love a good Tina Turner.
You love Tina Turner. You play her at the gym all the time.
I love. What's wrong with Tina Turner?
Nothing. She got soul.
Fucking great. Okay. Fouad, Mike, Paul, Ian, Seth versus John Jones, Alex Pereira, and Yoel
We're
Romero.
all dead. We're
And
dead.
We're dead
It's
in
not even-
seconds.
yes.
I'll try to reason with them.
You don't really want to do this, do you?
Paul would talk about it fighting us.
Yeah, try to make friends with them.
Favorite board game? Monopoly.
Monopoly's fun.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved Monopoly, Scrabble, and
Scrabble frustrated me.
I played
Yeah.
Sorry with the kids a lot.
Sorry, I used to like playing a lot.
Yeah.
I like that game.
What was
with
the one with the bubble in the middle?
Hippopot.
Oh.
Hungry
No, when
hippo.
the dice is in
Yeah.
there and you pop it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like
Mousetrap?
No, it's
Yachts,
like you
not yachts.
push it and then you
Boggle?
move like
Shoots and ladders.
no. God damn it, no.
What's the dot? What's
Life. That was life.
No.
what's the doctor one there? You can't touch the sides.
Oh, that's
Operation.
Operation. Yeah, that was
I
cool.
like Operation.
Yeah, I used to
And-
like all the.
And Risk. I like Risk too.
That was
Did you guys?
Mike. That was Trouble.
Yeah,
Trouble. Yeah.
Did you guys have that old boxing game where it was just these two robots punching each other in the face? To one of their heads?
Robot.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a memory that remembers everything or a memory that allows you to forget anything at will?
I have that
I
already.
already have one of those.
Yeah, I'm already good.
I have the worst memory known to man, so I would love to trade for like a memory that I can actually like utilize because I can't remember fucking anything.
I got this thing where I remember useless things, but nothing else.
You have a lot of useless recall.
A lot. And I remember stuff from a long time ago that it doesn't mean anything. I don't know why.
Drives me fucking crazy. You just
I know.
I don't know how you
I
have
know.
you're like you don't remember anything because you're a
Nothing.
stoner, but then you know all this useless shit.
I know. From like 20, 30, 40 years ago. I don't
I know.
understand it.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Maybe just some people
Maybe
call that genius, maybe. Gifted.
Gifted. Gifted is the right word, I think. No, you're not a genius, but you're gifted.
No, I'm not a genius.
I'll give you gifted. That's going to be your new nickname.
Gifted? Paul Gifted Lauzon?
Gifted Lauzon, yes. Thoughts on Ashton Hall's morning routine that's going viral? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
This black guy sprinter that's like
Does he put this face in a bowl of water
he dips his face in a bowl of fucking
with a
ice.
certain blue bottle and
Yeah.
now it's like selling out? Like
Yeah, it's like
Oh, he's a methylene blue guy.
yeah, the stock went
Oh.
up. The stock went up like 16%, like because of
Methylene
No,
blue
it's
has
like-
become very popular though, even before him.
no,
Not
it's not
dropping
that.
no, it's a
not
bottle. It's just bottled water that's blue. Like
Yeah, no,
it's
it's
just
called-
the
Saratoga.
brand. Yeah,
Saratoga. That's it.
yeah.
But yeah, all he does is first of all, it's really annoying because he wakes up at 3 a.m. I'm like, nobody gets up at 3 a.m.
No, that's
Bullshit.
bullshit.
I call bullshit.
And
on that.
then he's
To
like,
take a piss, maybe.
and then it cuts to like every different thing he's doing, but it's like every 20 minutes it's something new.
Yeah.
So like by 8 o'clock, this guy has basically done my entire week.
Yeah.
Like
I
he's
think
like,
I think they started becoming trolling. He started
did, yeah.
trolling people.
yeah. But the main thing he does in this 3 a.m. wake up to 8 a.m. or whatever is like he puts his face in a bowl of ice water twice and he rubs banana peels on his face because there's like an antioxidant property or some shit to the banana peels. And it's got like millions and millions of views and people are like going crazy about it.
The ice water I don't think is that weird, but the fucking banana's crazy.
The banana
Yeah.
peel thing is new. Apparently they found out that there's some like I don't know if it's antioxidants or some type of something that can like firm up your skin. So people now are eating bananas and then wiping their face with the fucking peel.
Really?
So
I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna come back to you in a month.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
All the wrinkles are going to be gone. Seth's going to look like he's 20 years old.
Yep.
If it works, I'll
Bananas
try
and
it.
Botox, baby.
Well, the ice water thing is supposed to work. I guess it's supposed to like, I don't know, revitalize your skin or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're just fucking waking your ass up, dude. Nice.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
No, it's supposed to stimulate. I think I read it's supposed
like
to
collagen or some bullshit.
yeah, it's supposed to stimulate the nerve endings and it's supposed to like refresh your skin.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. So people are doing like this ice water thing. It's just like an ice bath. Same.
Who is this guy?
okay.
Dude, he started posting.
He's
Some
a-
ripped black guy.
He started
Is he-
posting. He started posting sprinting videos that were actually very.
He's not a sprinter.
He's a coach. He was a
Okay.
college football player and became a massive fitness coach. And then he became the coach that coached people on how to make their fitness coaching companies more successful. Like apparently he's a decent guy and he fucking kills it.
So does he stick his whole head in the
Yeah.
bowl?
No, his face.
Just
This
go
is
to
face?
just go.
This is
to,
the guy right here. This is the guy.
Oh,
right
this
Go
guy.
to his
Yeah, I saw this,
Instagram. Yeah.
So he's 354. He's fucking getting his ice water shit ready.
Are we verifying these times, or is this just like
Yeah.
4
That could be
a.m.
any- that could be
4
any
a.m.
time
He's
it's
doing some
dark.
push-ups.
3 hours is missing there?
7:31. He opens a door.
Yeah, what do you do for 3 hours there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
He went
Went
swimming.
back
He
to bed
went,
for a little while.
he went swimming for 5 minutes.
He's killing it.
But he has a really impressive like running video. I'm like, this guy's fucking jacked.
Yeah, I've seen the videos of him running. Yeah.
Let me see if I can. I just want to see if I can find it, just because it's really cool to watch someone jacked fucking sprint.
If his Instagram has it all.
Look at this fucking guy. He's jacked as fuck.
How old is he?
I don't know.
I think he's like late 20s,
So apparently people started digging up like
early
stuff,
30s.
stuff on them, and they're like, yeah, he's only 5'5". So then people are making fun of him for being short.
Yeah, he looks small.
And then they also found out that he was getting evicted from his condo or some shit. So people started digging up all this shit on him and trying to kind of like say he's fake and all this other shit. So I don't know. Anyway, it's weird kind of what goes viral though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's fucking.
It seems like anything that people do where it's like you're promoting this like wellness routine or like focusing on your recovery and like all this like hoopla around it. It's just like taking off so much because people think like it's warranted in their life, the amount of recovery they give themselves. Like,
Well,
when you think about it, like most people that lift weights in the gym and just go about their life on a daily business, they don't need to like recover from that. Their recovery is almost more expansive than their activity. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you. I think what the viral part of that is they're like they found a good looking dude with nice skin.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is he doing to get that nice skin? I'm going to copy it.
Or it's just like, yeah, I want to look like him. Does he do this stuff? Then by proxy, I could probably look like that too. It's like, no, you can't.
You mean if I start putting my face in ice water and start rubbing banana peels on my face, I'm not going to have like perfect glowing skin like that?
That's amazing.
Yeah. I am a healthy 30-year-old guy who works out 4 or 5 times a week. My AST and ALT levels, for people who don't know, those are liver enzyme readings. My AST and ALT levels were high on my blood work. I'm natural. Also, do you think this is just from hard training? I don't think your liver enzymes can go up from hard training. It's not like a creatinine.
Did he say how high?
It's not like a creatine kinase thing. He didn't say how high. It just says they are. Yeah, that's also a thing. Like when you say they're high, my first doctor told me my liver enzymes were high.
Yeah.
They were 2 points above normal, which is, just so people know, you can go like 150 points above normal before you even have to start worrying. So when you say high, is it high on the chart or is it like really high?
Yeah, I do think training in close proximity to blood work can falsely elevate AST and LT. Then
Would dehydration probably also contribute?
I'd say
to some degree, yes. Yeah.
I'd say for the average person, I mean, if you're 30 years old, you train, but it's all relative to what you would think is healthy or what you would think is good and how often you get your blood work done. If you just went and trained or you did something, a morning workout, dehydrated and didn't eat much, didn't drink much, and then you go get your blood work done at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or something like that, bro, it's going to throw it off. There's going to be and what's high? Is it 10 points above it?
Yeah. That's the main thing for me is like what's high? Is it above the normal range that's on your sheet? Because that can be very misleading. And then also, just to preface this for anybody who wants to go get blood work, if you train really hard, you want to give yourself 2 or 3 days off before you get blood work done. If you train normally, you probably at least want to give yourself 1 day. And then the other thing, before I get any blood work done, if I'm fasting or whatever, I fast from food, but I'll try and drink like a liter of water or more before I go in to get my blood work done. It's not good to go It's not good to go dehydrated, and it's not good to go too close to any type of training, especially if it's hard.
But don't super hydrate. You don't want to like.
No, like a liter of water is enough. Like
a liter's perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, other than creatine kinase, what other markers would be off if you just trained the day before?
Your actual creatinine, not your CK, could be elevated as well.
Well, your creatine kinase will elevate your creatinine. Like the two are almost related.
So those are
in a lot of ways, yes.
Are those the only 2 markers that'd be influenced by your training?
Well, we're saying the liver enzymes can potentially be as well.
No, that's what Ian's saying is like, I think to get an accurate reading, you want your body at rest.
Yes.
Right. You don't want.
But then you're like, but that's not your normal. That's not your regular being. You know what I mean? Like, because for most of us, I'm sure we train almost every day,
Listen,
5 or 6 days a week at least.
You can have that theory as well, right? Like Ben has that philosophy. Ben's like, no, I'm going to go the day after I've trained, and I'm going to go
just like a normal day. Yeah,
that's my normal, right?
Yeah, I want to see what my body normally is functioning at.
Yeah.
Right? For me, I want to see what it is when my body's at rest.
I see.
Right.
Yeah, because I think you need to look. You can do it the day of or day after training, but you need to take these things then into context with a grain of salt of
Right.
is these numbers being elevated because there is, free radicals or, damage of soft tissue that is hyperinflating these numbers. Is that dangerous? No.
Yeah.
So are you having these numbers elevated? You need to take with a grain of salt, right?
That's the thing is it's not, you can have that philosophy, Paul, but I don't really think it's accurate. Because let's say,
well, you want to know if it's coming from external factors or from your training.
Right.
Oh, I see. So if it's elevated.
That's what I mean. So let's say your creatinine is elevated by 20 points because you trained the day before. That doesn't mean you have kidney damage.
Yeah. How do you know it's from the training now or it's from something that's actually damaging your kidneys?
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
If your body's at rest and you've taken the time off and you're hydrated and then your creatinine level is elevated,
then there's something to investigate.
Then you're like, is it because of my muscle mass? Is there something going on? Like, then you have to start digging in a little deeper.
And for anybody that'd be like, well, how elevated would it be? It's like, so if all of a sudden, say you're doing that, Paul, you're just going in whatever your normal routine is. Mm-hmm. It's like especially for bodybuilders or people that are actually abusing the fuck out of themselves. Mm-hmm. It's like if they're at that high level, they're like, well, when was the last time you trained? Oh, you trained yesterday at 9:00 at night. Well, fuck, that means that this number is relatively high, and it could be super high from just the training, or it could be that you got some significant damage because sometimes whenever the numbers for certain people are way off, they're way off. Like my numbers have been relatively high in some areas, and I'm like, fuck, this isn't just Seth trained hard yesterday.
Yeah.
It was significant. It's like, we got to backtrack here now.
Okay.
I'll tell you a story too. I went to the hospital. I had to go to the hospital once for dehydration, and I had trained the day before. My CK levels were like 6,000. The nurse, not the doctor, the nurse was trying to, I don't know, he had a hard on for me or something because I was big. I don't fucking know. He just was one of these guys. And nurses aren't supposed to be telling you about your blood work. They're not supposed to fucking say anything because the doctor's supposed to talk to you about your blood work. But he was trying to convince me that I had a heart attack. He's like, there's no way your CK levels should be this high. Something is wrong. Your troponin levels are elevated too. I'm like, listen, man, I'm just fucking dehydrated. I didn't have a fucking heart attack. And the doctor eventually.
What if you did have a heart attack?
Yeah. But the doctor came to that conclusion after I told him, like, I trained legs yesterday. This is how we train, blah, blah, blah. So it's not really an accurate way to do it because shit can get way thrown off.
Yeah.
If you train too close to your blood work.
Yeah. I had a similar experience. What you just said.
I'd say for people that are taking some shit and abusing their bodies, they should give themselves a couple days.
Yeah.
That's not even, but factors. That's not even a steroids thing though. Even if you're natural. Like when you say when Seth, just for people watching it, when Seth says abusing your body, he doesn't just mean steroids. He means if you went in and you did 30 sets for legs and you trained to failure, your numbers are going to be fucked the next day. You need to let your body recover and rest before
this natural guy as well. I would ask him what health supplements he's using as well, because some of those could be inflating his reading. So I would. Yeah. And
all the food, eating 300 grams of protein every day for, 10 years straight. Like that's going to be, it's not that it's terrible for you, but you got to pay attention to it. All those things come into play.
Actual injections themselves also raise your CK, don't they? Because they cause muscle damage.
I don't know.
I thought I was told that before.
It wouldn't be
it's trauma to the muscle.
True. Yeah.
Like the actual injection itself into your muscle? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, go Maricel.
I was just gonna fucking say that.
Beat you.
It's like you've been doing this with me for so long. It's like you can tell what I'm gonna say.
I knew what was coming.
Yeah. How has your perception of success in bodybuilding changed from when you started to now?
Changed dramatically.
My perception of success is very, very different because when I was coming up, my perception was I want to win every show I enter. And now when I look back at it, I feel very successful because I got to do what I love for 10 years and get paid for it. So your perception of success changes pretty drastically when you could look backwards instead of looking forwards in that regard. I don't know, Seth?
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth, sorry, go ahead, Seth. What were you going to say? I didn't. No, go ahead. You were going to say something.
No, I was going to say it's as you get older and as you grow, like you said, you look back and be like, I got to do everything. I got to live the life. I got paid. I got to travel the world. Meanwhile, whenever you're in it, you don't really realize it. So it's just growth of life. And
Yeah.
you know, as these young guys that are influencers and that are competing now, that are doing some pretty incredible things, it's, you know, whenever I get the chance to talk to them, I say, fucking live in the moment and enjoy it. And, you know, they beat themselves up a lot for not doing well at a show. And I'm like, dude, don't let it bother you. And they're like, dude, fuck you. You
Yeah.
know, and more than likely.
You know, it's crazy, Seth. You can't. If somebody said that to me when I was their age, I would have told them to fuck off too.
Oh, I did.
You'll never understand. You never understand it until it's too like you're past it. Because I give people the same advice. They're like, you know, I'm doing my first whatever, my first nationals, my first Olympia, my first. What do you have any advice? I'm like, just take a breath, and take a fucking have a photographic memory for a minute, and really just be there, because it's going to go by in a fucking minute, and you're going to be retired. But that it's not something you can tell somebody that they can understand in the time, because they're so ambitious and they're so worried about winning and being great that they forget. Like, you know what I think of? I think of like the Trend Twins or like Sam or like these guys that have like 3,000 people in line waiting for them. There's going to come a day where nobody's in line waiting for you anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to like kind of really enjoy the fact that people love you that much, because that's not always going to be there.
Yeah.
So
And for just competing, like living it up. If you're a competitor, like, dude, you're at the highest level you can be at as you're a professional.
Yeah.
Eat it alive. Love it.
Iain, anything to add to this?
I mean, obviously, it went through like peaks and valleys for me. Because when I started bodybuilding, my perception of success in bodybuilding was way lower than what I achieved. Like you're saying, you want to win, but like the idea of getting to the Olympia stage or winning pro shows, that was like way out of my scope of like what I wanted to or I thought was possible to accomplish. I didn't even the world like existed to the extent of what I ended up experiencing. You know?
Yeah.
Am I frozen? Oh no.
No.
So, you know, when I was young, like my standards were low. And then obviously I got into it. And then the farther I got, my standards shifted of like what success was for me in that, you know?
No, I think I was the
I feel
same
like I'm
way.
freezing here.
No, your picture is frozen, but we can hear you. I think my expectations were exactly like yours, and I didn't expect to win anything. And then as I got better, my confidence kind of grew into it.
Yeah, and then as I got like more successful in my career than my expectations and like what I deemed as successful, and because I was around so many people that were uber successful, like I mean, Chris is in my fucking family, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so the definition of like success in this sport was like so morphed for me, right? So, but like I agree 100%. Like looking at it in retrospect, like, you know, it's one of those things that you wish you like calm down and like smell the fucking roses a little bit while you're in it, you know?
Yeah, well, because think about it. Like when you think of real life, this is gonna sound so fucking vain, but I don't care. When you think of real life, how often do you get to fucking like? This is the thing. I never did bodybuilding to perform. Like the stage was the last thing on earth. Like
For sure.
The training was but this is the weird part. When I look back at it, I'm like, I'm never gonna get to pose again. I'm never gonna get to
pose.
We'd love to see you pose.
Do it right now.
Pose right now.
We do check-ins at the gym.
No, but
after
like
workout.
seriously, listen, I'm fucking
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
When was the last time you took
Show
your
us.
shirt off and posed in the gym?
I did
a
that for Paul
couple days ago.
before the Arnold for Paul.
Yeah, you can do it
Really?
anytime you want, Fouad. I don't mind.
No,
You can do that.
I actually listen before the
That's
Arnold.
pretty fucking gay, Paul.
Before the
No,
Arnold, I loved doing
I'm giving a judge's critique.
No, but listen,
Technicality.
can you guys fuck off for a minute? I'm being serious. There's something about being on stage posing to the music you picked and having a fucking crowd like, not to sound gay, but like
I agree.
a little bit captivated by you. You're never going to get to do that again. It's gone. No one's going to cheer for you anymore. You're fucking done. That's it.
Well, speak for yourself, but people cheer for me every day, you know?
I might do a show next year too. I'm thinking.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, Seth, do you think about that? Like, Iain, I don't know, like,
Yes.
you're standing on fucking, you know, Iain, you stood on the Olympia stage 3 times. Like, you're not going to have 3,000 people fucking cheering for you. So it's like, I don't know. Is that weird?
4 times, by the way.
Oh, sorry, 4 times. Well, one of the
Second
times,
the Arnold's.
one of the times nobody cheered for you, so that doesn't count.
Still plays.
Anyways, I don't know. Does that cross your mind at all? Like, I really
100%, yeah.
like. I kind of I liked posing, I guess. I didn't at the time, but looking back at it, I think I enjoyed it.
It's one of those things I wish I put more effort into in my career because I thought it wasn't important. But then when I think of those moments and like how special those moments were on stage, like, you know, that, like you said, kind of being, you know, people being a bit captivated by you and like, you know, showing off the physique that I built and like being able to present it in a way that I thought would have been better and like more diligent. I think I would have been a lot happier doing, you know?
Yeah.
You guys were kind of the, sorry, go ahead, Seth.
No, go ahead, Paul.
I was just gonna say, you guys were come from the era where posing routines kind of went by the wayside there for a little bit. For most competitors.
Yeah, but I still did mine.
I know you did. I know, but it just like now, like if someone does a great routine now, that's all over Instagram. You know, people love it. Like
you're right. Most like after the 2000s, I think posing routines kind of went away, but they're starting to come back now.
They are.
You know, like at the Arnold, we were watching, like me and Seth were blown away by like, you know, the first three routines I think were Derek, Andrew, Brandon.
And Samson was great too. Brandon was great.
Samson didn't give his normal.
He did for the first bit.
Yeah, but normally he's got a little bit longer stretch. But those first three routines, like I'm like, I don't know which one I like the most. Like all three of them were very, very good.
Right.
Anyway, Seth, do you miss posing in front of a crowd or no?
Oh yeah. Well, I was going to say that you know, that's something that like it's not going to happen for me. But like helping people out, like helping young Ty just with training and philosophies and helping him find his own way. Like the coaching aspect is something that intrigues me because it'd be fun to be able to like kind of, I mean, I don't want to say live vicariously through somebody, but also like making sure that they don't miss out on the things that I missed out on. Like such as posing, like do not neglect it, like put time into a routine. This is your life. Make it your life. Give it everything. Give something, everything you got. Like don't put your routine on the wayside. Put as much effort into it as everything else. Like I think it's super cool. Like I could see why coaches just become so ingrained into some of their big athletes or their athletes in general because it's really cool.
I have a question to ask you. You said, I don't want to say live vicariously through someone.
Yeah.
Why is that such a negative connotation to it?
I mean, I don't. Some people take it too far. I watch it with fucking kids at gymnastics all the time.
That's a little different. Like when
I see it up close with parents.
Yeah. That's different. But I'm talking in a sense of like when I see Samson competing, I kind of feel like an athlete again, and I'm like I really want to cheer him on and like see him do well and like
oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So like I guess is that a form of living vicariously through him? I think so.
I mean, if you want to say so, yeah. I mean, I'm saying live vicariously through like me actually like starting to put my personality into the person.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like starting to try and going too far. But even with Ty, like, you know, he's going to go through his second push in the off season soon. And it's like, we're like sitting down, going through the philosophies, going through his ideas, where he wants to see himself go. Yeah. So it's like, and just putting some of the ideas and say, Ty, don't forget about this. Pay attention to this. Make sure you're doing this. Like, even if it's something that he really doesn't want to hear, I'm going to fucking tell him.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Seth gave you all a box of goodies a while back. Have you continued to use these items in your self-care?
Yes.
Yep.
I did not use them because I am keeping them as a souvenir. I am.
I'll send a new one. Send a new box.
What do you mean? It's a gift. This is a gift.
What's this?
You made me a fan of rock and roll.
It's a gift.
So
I keep it on my desk as a gift.
I need to get Moroccan oil code. I need to get a code. Code Iain. Put me up here.
These are not for use. These are gifts.
Bring that to Detroit. I'll use it.
I lather myself in that stuff.
I leave it on my desk, and when I look at them, I think of Seth. I'm like, oh, such a nice person.
I'm on my third bottle.
You guys are assholes. You guys just used this and threw the bottle away. You don't even give a fuck.
No, I kept that bronze. That bronze mine.
Thankful that Seth introduced it to me.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm wearing Seth all day when I put it on my body.
I think of Seth twice a day, every day.
Yeah.
Paul jerks off with it.
I don't go to Seth. I do not do that, but I enjoy smelling like you all day.
Oh, that's even gayer.
Yeah,
we'll get breakfast this weekend, Paul.
All right. I'm looking forward to that, Seth.
Okay, we'll do a couple more. What are some bulking hacks that help put down those extra calories? You know what I just found out?
Weed.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably a good one. That rice pasta I eat is super fucking calorie dense.
Yeah.
like 90 grams of it is like 550 calories. It's fucking crazy.
No shit.
And I don't know if regular pasta is that calorie dense, but that rice pasta that I thought was just rice, it's not just rice. It's like
Was it like fucking orzo? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
it is rice pasta. It's rice, but it's somehow way more condensed.
They use
Ground rice pasta, right?
flour to make the pasta.
I guess. I don't fucking know.
Something like that.
It's super high calorie though.
Mm.
So my hack is always find a food that you like and don't worry about eating it more than once. Like a lot of people think they have to have all this variety, and I do agree variety is good. But I remember one of my best off seasons, I think I ate rice pasta, pasta sauce, and ground beef or ground turkey. Like 4 or 5 out of 6 meals.
I eat 5 foods every day, and that's it. That's all I eat in my diet every day.
Me too,
Yeah.
still.
But I think it's like if you find food, some people think like I can't eat this every meal, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. What else?
All my diet consists of is whole eggs, ground beef, ground turkey, rice, and maybe a little bit of like wraps or bread. That's it.
Yeah.
I eat
But
0 other foods other than that.
But I also think like for hacks, this is kind of something that some of you guys might disagree with me on, but like I would use pasta sauce in my pasta and like not give a fuck about the extra calories because it was it meant that I was going to be able to get down way more fucking food than just having like dry fucking ground beef and rice. You know what I mean? So like I'd rather have pasta with pasta sauce, even though it's I'm adding more calories, but I'm going to get in way more fucking carbs and protein as well.
Back when I was trying to put on size a long time ago, one thing I like whenever my appetite got to a point where I felt like I didn't want to eat anymore, I found if I went a day or two with 0 carbs, it would spark my appetite again, and I could get back to things.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think when I didn't feel like eating, I would just order fast food. That always
for the calories.
That always worked. It always
sounds
worked.
like a Fouad move.
We are not going to go through my Uber Eats record.
Come on.
One more question, then I got to go though.
Okay, last one. Let's skip. What is a fashion style you wish you could pull off but can't? I know Paul's.
Right.
The wigger.
Paul wants to wear.
Just dressing like Eminem.
Yeah,
all
baggy
day.
clothes.
Everybody, I want you guys to tell Paul that he can wear a beret.
I've been reluctant to
No,
Wear one this weekend.
Paul wants to wear a beret really badly, but he doesn't.
Paul, you don't want to wear.
I think you
berets.
could pull off one of those.
Pull it off,
Gayest
Paul.
thing.
I think you could pull off one of those paperboy hats.
That's what he's
Paul.
talking about. That's what he's calling a beret.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
a beret is like a fucking.
Oh, I didn't mean like an
Tucked
army
over.
beret.
No, he means like a paperboy hat. He really
Yeah.
wants to wear one. And
What's
he
that?
goes,
Let me
with
see.
the
Google
dome,
this.
with
Let
the
me
dome
see.
that pops.
you know what a
Yeah.
paperboy hat is?
They're like clips here, or it
Yeah.
could be like up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, you don't actually want to wear one of these.
Why
I
don't you
think
wear a
I
Kangol?
should. I think I'm
Wear a
getting to an
Kangol.
age.
I used to. I used to wear.
I
used to wear one, Ian. I like the way they look.
This
Get a
is so
Kangol.
fucking gay.
I got a nice plaid one.
Hey, you look good, man. Try it out.
Like look at that guy right there. Like, look how good that
Get
guy
that one
looks
with
at
the
the top
tweed,
left.
the twill one. Yeah, there you go. That one.
Oh my god,
That was not me. That one. Look how good that guy looks.
No, that guy looks good because that guy is good looking.
The guy's fucking handsome as shit. He
Oh,
looked
I
more
think-
handsome without the hat.
This is what you would look like.
Yeah, that's more I would look like.
You
It's
look,
not that-
you look
yeah, maybe
professional,
not, eh?
man. You should do it. You
Yeah.
should definitely do it.
I don't know. Now that I see that, I don't
I'm
know.
not.
You'd be like
Pull it
Peaky,
off.
you're like Peaky Blinders.
Mike's fucking with you so bad.
I
He's
know.
like,
Oh,
I know.
no, I think you look good, Paul.
I
Do it,
trust
man.
Ian's fashion sense. You're saying no, Ian.
why do you trust Ian's fashion sense? This guy wears jogging
He's
pants
young.
everywhere.
He's young. He'll pull it off.
Pulls it off. He looks
That's a
good.
comfort choice, okay?
He always got nice shoes with it though, or something.
Paul, don't listen to these fucking guys. If you want to wear a fucking paperboy hat, you wear a fucking paperboy hat. You can pull it off.
Well,
I agree. If you think you like it, you should wear it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you
Gotta-
have the
he's
right
gotta get used
attire
to it.
on, the
Yeah.
right jacket,
Yeah,
the right look, I think you can pull it off.
Yeah, it's
agree
got to
with
be
that.
a whole look. You're right. I can't just wear it with like my.
sure.
Well, you
Workout
can't
pants.
wear jogging pants and a t-shirt and then a
Yeah.
paperboy hat. Like, it's
Right,
like a-
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
We'll see. We'll see what I bust.
that
up.
makes you look like a homeless person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What style, Seth, do you want to pull off that you can't pull off?
I don't know. Probably anything that makes tall people look really good. You know? It's one of those things that like I'm as wide as I am tall. You know, so like whenever I was doing anything like wearing a suit or wearing certain just certain clothing styles.
Yeah, being jacked makes you look terrible in a suit.
Yeah, like
No, if you get
I'd-
it tailored,
Yeah, if you get it tailor made, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
it still
but
looks. It still looks stupid.
I'm 5'6", dude. It's not like I'm fucking 6 foot tall, 250. You know, I was 5'6", 240. Like that was too much. So
Like shit like this. If you're jacked and you dress like this, you look retarded.
you look stupid.
I think this is a style I like. It's more.
I
I
like
like
that
that
look.
too, but you can't wear it.
I can wear that. I'm smaller
I
now.
think I
wear
can.
that.
Well, you're
Wear a
skinny
card-
now.
You cannot wear a cardigan. Not a chance.
No,
But
that's
those tight pants, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you
But
can't wear a
those
cardigan.
pants
No
cool,
way.
You couldn't wear that.
no. I wouldn't wear skinny jeans, but I can pull off the look. Like I can pull this off. I'm small enough now.
Yeah, you can pull that off.
Yeah.
Would you roll the pants up like that though?
I've rolled up my pants before.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like this is kind of. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear these jeans, but I could
I
pull off
wouldn't.
this. I'd wear this.
That
Is
would-
kind of a look I like, or like that. That's something I'd wear.
Khakis.
Yeah, little Ryan Reynolds for you, you know?
Embroiled in a scandal.
Yeah.
All right.
Poor guy.
We're gonna wrap. We got a ton of stuff to do in Detroit. Everybody's got to travel, and everyone's busy. Paul,
Yep.
don't just recap the episode. And by the way, I think Brian died last week because your prayer didn't help at all.
Wow, that's rough.
It's not my fault. Brian
Well,
had
your
some
prayer-
I
problems.
think
Your
his
prayer-
family would beg to differ.
Yeah.
Wait, did this guy actually die?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
fucking
okay,
die.
thank God. For a minute there, I felt awful.
God, Jesus, man.
Okay.
Are we dedicated to anybody else with any ailments?
No,
tonight?
don't dedicate anything because you're not going to make them feel any better.
Okay. Well, let us bow our heads. Should we join hands? Like virtually?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we
Okay.
can join our own hands.
Okay.
Seth.
Dear leader, as we are on the what is tonight? Tuesday. So we're on the eve of the Detroit Pro. It's going to be a special show. I'm glad to see all my friends are going to be there. I'm looking forward to some laughs and some quality time together. I wish all the competitors safety in their travels and their final few days here of prep. Hope they all bring their best packages. Yeah.
You're doing so good, man. Come on. This is
God, this is where I
Yeah.
struggle
This
to wrap up.
this-
This is where I
this
struggle
one's-
to
this
wrap up.
Killing it up till there, Paul.
Yeah.
This is like
Thanks.
a Seth prayer so far. You're doing great.
That was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Come
things
on.
are going better in my life too.
Bring
I
it.
don't know if I
No,
wanna-
don't go there.
No, come on back to us. Come back to us, man.
Okay.
Don't go down that dark path. Come
No,
back.
no, it's actually it's brighter, Mike. It's getting brighter. Yeah. So, yeah.
Come on, don't go down there, Paul.
Fuck it, Mike. I don't know what to say right now. God damn. Fuck, these things get hard week after week. You know how many times how many prayers is this? Like 50 something by now, at least. Fuck. You guys can jump in anytime when you see me drowning here too. You guys just leave me out here fucking dying.
Learn.
Come on, bring it home. Bring it home.
Anyway, yeah, let's take it home here. So may everybody go in peace and
Amen.
All
Yeah.
right, brother. Amen.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Amen, boys.
I
See you boys in a
struggled
few
on
days.
that one.
Bye bye.
See you guys.